Up until this point, we've talked about benefit and detriment. We've talked about color. We've talked about intrinsic values. But we haven't talked about what I believe is the most important consumer product development tool you have at your disposal. Remember, after all, you want to put this product on the market and sell it to a consumer. In order to do that, you need to properly understand how that consumer is going to be using your product. For that, we turn to the consumer use cycle, that mechanism that allows us to get into the mind of our future consumer so that we ensure we're designing properly. Several years ago, I was asked by a friend of mine to create the top for a soda can so dirt didn't get into it. I really didn't think much about it. I didn't think it was that great an idea personally, but I agreed to take a look at it for him. So I started to think about the use cycle. I found several of these on the internet. There were probably 8 or 9 of them that were injection molded plastic that you put on top of a soda can to keep the bugs and things out and to keep it from splashing. Fair enough. But when we looked at the use cycle for this product, we understood very quickly why this had not been a real popular product. So to understand that further, let's explore the use cycle for that particular product. It's Saturday morning. I've got to take little Johnny to soccer. So I get up and I get this piece of injection molded plastic that's going to cover the top of my can out of the kitchen drawer. The use cycle has just started. I marry the can with the top, and from that point on, this product is giving me exactly what the manufacturer, or maybe it's the inventor, promised me it would do. It's keeping the bugs out, it's keeping it from splashing, it's not allowing dirt to get into the can. I jump in the minivan, I rush off to soccer, and I'm watching little Johnny in his game. Halfway through the soccer game, I finish my Diet Coke. I separate the plastic from the can, and all of a sudden, life changes. The benefit-detriment scale goes haywire, because now all of a sudden, I've got this sticky piece of plastic in my hand. I throw away the can, I have to wrap the plastic in something, get back in the minivan, drive home, wash it off, get it into the dishwasher, run the dishwasher, and put it all the way back into the drawer to end the use cycle. So I've taken this plastic cap and I've taken it all the way through the use cycle. And what I found was about halfway through the soccer game yesterday, this cap started to cause me pain. The benefit and detriment scale shifted dramatically. And instead of giving me the benefit that the inventor promised me, all of a sudden it turned painful. So in order to truly understand what was going wrong with this product, we had to turn to the consumer use cycle. If you have a product you're developing, sit down in a nice comfortable chair, dim the lights, close your eyes, and start walking it through the consumer use cycle in your mind so that you can understand what the product's doing right for its consumer and engineer out the things it's doing wrong.